Due to explicit content and language, listeners' discretion is advised. Black in Thought.
All right. Let's get started. You may learn something.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Welcome to Black in Thought, where we take a look at current and cultural issues, applying that Afrocentric drip to them. Your hosts tonight are... We got the Professor, Dale, D, and me, Ill Will. We're continuing on with our in-studio guests, Lynn and Denise, or if you was listening to the last episode, put some respect on that name like Dale said. Miss Lynn and Miss Denise. Put some respect on that.
With a K.
So we're continuing on in the fashion of Freestyle Friday. I mean, you know, we just, whatever today.
Talking that shit.
Yeah. I hear we're going to go deep today. As the professor always say, we're going to go deep.
This question's for D. What's that one thing that your wife do get on your motherfucking nerves? That you ain't told her yet. She don't even know what it is yet. But you waiting to tell her, like, I'm gonna let her have it. As soon as she gets to that one point.
You said one?
That one thing that she does to get on your fucking nerves.
Can I answer it next?
No. Hold on.
Just one?
Okay, hold on. What's that thing, Dale, that gets on your... I mean, it
what?
fucks and... It makes you so fucking mad. She don't even realize it. You start laughing because you be pissed like... You be mad as hell, but it's getting your fucking nerves.
I don't see this.
What's that one
going
thing?
Well.
That one?
That one thing, I think...
It could be five.
Well, no.
But
it
what's
ain't,
that
it ain't
one?
much.
What's the one that makes your earlobe scratch?
So, it's the...
Say it, bro.
Yeah,
I got you.
No.
Go ahead. We support you.
I said
Yeah, it's that one.
Like after we having a conversation and the conversation's over and you made your point, I made my point.
That's an
It is
argument.
what it is. Conversation. We don't have arguments.
Disagreement.
Call it disagreements.
Not getting along.
But once all that happens and everything's said and done, and I'm going to the left, you going to the right, you just motherfucker, clear your throat. What's all that for? And I think that is that one thing, and she knows it, and she knows it. It's tied between that and her telling me how I feel.
Oh, so she know your motherfucking feelings.
Exactly. It's like she.
Is she a magician?
No.
The fuck? Is she a mind reader?
I think so.
I know my reader, though.
I think so.
Okay.
But those.
So she put on the
that
mother-
is- that-
so she's
those
an
are the-
X-Man.
Those yes,
Oh,
those are the
shit.
one guy. But that's the two things like that she just. When I say, like you said, would you say make your earlobes itch?
Yeah, you can't. That scratch you can't get to it. Like,
Yes.
damn, you got me fucked up
Yes,
right
that-
now.
those are the
I'm so
two
pissed. I don't
things.
even know what to say. I want to do a
Ugh.
backflip, but I can't flip.
Yeah, but I said something to her though.
You brave.
Oh.
Yeah. Ho. I didn't say she changed it. I just said I said something. I didn't say it worked.
Did you use emotional intelligence when you said it?
Yeah. And then she said,
Our intelligence said that with some emotion.
yeah. And she said, okay.
I want to meet your wife.
Okay.
No, Miss Denise.
I think.
That one thing that just makes you fucking mad.
Oh, man.
You can punch a hole in the wall mad.
Punch a fucking hole in the wall.
Mad.
I come home,
You gotta fix that.
worked all
Go
day.
deep. Go deep.
I worked
Don't be scared,
all
nigga. You got bodyguards.
motherfucking day, man.
All day, nigga.
I come home.
I still see the sweat from this morning.
And two things. Is she say, what's for dinner?
All fucking day long she
What
had.
the fuck
gonna
you
ask-
been doing all motherfucking day, man?
Damn.
What's for dinner?
Now, I recall work is $25.75.
25.75.
Now, I'm fucked up. Okay, I'm not good at math. Bigly. I'm
That's
not
what
good
she
at math.
said for
Okay.
her. For her.
Right.
That's what Lynn said for her shit.
Yeah.
My shit might be different. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true.
But
Point taken.
come home and she say it's like 4:30. So, what's for dinner? What the fuck you mean? What's for dinner? Or
These
come home.
Vanderkamp fish sticks. That's what
It's like that's the
butter and
conversation she
jelly.
would be having with the refrigerator and the stove.
Hey, you for dinner?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, talk to the refrigerator and the stove about that shit. Don't ask
However,
me.
or here's my other thing. I come home 4 or 5 o'clock. You home all
That's
day.
late as hell.
Yeah, because I don't work.
That's
that
real
late,
late.
man.
I mean, shit, dinner should have been cooked at 3, but damn, 5
Or,
o'clock. Yeah.
or at least prep.
Yeah, that way when you come home, it's fresh. You take your shower, the shit's
You know
done.
what I'm saying? I feel I should
Easy shit. Easy shit. Basic.
I should take a shower
Basic shit, yeah.
and sit the fuck down at the
Easy.
table.
Waiting.
But that's a different.
Your ETA should be 3 minutes from the time you sit out of your shower. ETA 3 minutes.
We got cameras, so you see my truck pull up.
He said, "You saw my truck."
Or I walk in and it's house fucked up. Like the kids, especially the kitchen, because the garage, boom boom, come in, and I walk in. The first thing I see is the kitchen fucked up. That right there where it fucked the whole.
Maybe there's a good reason for it. Maybe there's a good reason for it.
There's no reason.
Yeah, you're right. No reason.
Yeah, there's no reason.
No fucking reason.
Unless you show me you made some motherfucking money.
Ooh. Okay. So show me the wallet. Show me the purse. Fuck it.
Otherwise, there's no fucking reason. Or my kid's sick.
Put it up.
But if my kid ain't fucked up and you ain't no motherfucking money, and no motherfucking reason.
True.
Hey, honey, I love you.
Hey, throw that disclaimer out there right now.
This is Dale.
But she be fucking up too.
Hey, first of all, don't bring me in your bullshit.
These niggas ain't got scared. These niggas ain't got scared now.
Oh,
shit.
soft
Like
ass
roaches
nigga.
running for
Good job,
cover.
Dale. Good
Yeah,
job.
we cut the lights off.
They
Good
blame
job,
each other.
Dale.
They blame each other for each other's problems.
Whoa.
Good job.
I ain't blaming
But that
nobody for nothing.
motherfucking kitchen and no food, ooh, that burns me.
So you said ain't no good reason.
For no good. Now, if it's a good reason.
Ain't no money been made, but is there another good reason?
If it's a good reason, like, hey,
Maybe she passed out for 6 hours.
That could happen.
That could happen.
This room here is a total room.
It's fucked up.
A transformation. Mm-hmm. But this
She's doing
shit,
spring cleaning in the motherfucking middle of December.
But if this shit looked the motherfucking same,
Anything can happen.
and I ain't
D.
got no motherfucking food, and my shit
There's a
fucked
problem.
up, I'm mad as
It's a
fuck.
fucking problem.
So D, when you walk in, and the room is immaculate,
That makes me happy.
or the kitchen is
It
immaculate,
makes me happy.
and do you acknowledge that?
No.
You know what? I'll be honest. I'll be honest, y'all. I
Don't
may
be scared,
not.
nigga. Don't be
I
scared.
may not because
Don't be scared, nigga.
Don't
Go
let
ahead.
him talk
I'll tell you
scared
why.
shit.
I'll
Talk
tell
that
you
big
why.
shit.
Hey,
Talk
don't
that
let-
big shit.
hey,
Talk that shit,
don't
nigga.
let him get you
Talk
fucked
that
up.
shit.
Don't let him get you
Nigga,
messed
shut
up.
the fuck up.
Hey,
That nigga got scared.
think about it before you say it.
Yeah.
He
So-
said, think about it before
Talk
you
that shit,
said.
nigga. You big now.
I may.
Shit. You there. Nigga, you already in the water. Swim, nigga.
I may not. But however, pardon me, there's a responsibility because you've been there all day, right? And sometimes your role is to take care of these obligations. So I don't feel that sometimes the need to acknowledge what should already be done.
All right, so let me ask you a question. When you go to a restaurant and the waitress come out and give you your food, don't you say thank you?
Hell no, that's her job.
You a fucking asshole.
I'm a dog.
I'm never going to eat with you. They're going to spit in your food.
If I could just roll on with Dale for
So hold on, Dale.
minute.
So
I
Dale,
do
since
think-
you
Hold
hold
on,
on, Dale. Since you
And-
advocate for
and my
hold
wife
on,
ain't
hold
no
on.
more
Let me
waitress.
get Dale. Since you advocate for women's rights, when you pay the bill, did she say thank you? When you pay the
Sure.
mortgage, did she say thank you?
She don't say thank you, but
What'd she say?
she give me some sex.
But
That's thank you enough.
Oh, so she thank you in WAP.
Hey, call it what you want.
That's a new currency, nigga. Shit.
Call it what
WAP.
you can't put a price tag on that, baby.
Shit.
I ain't arguing at all.
I don't
You
know,
don't gotta
y'all.
say a word.
Hey,
You ain't
hey.
saying shit.
Hey, hold on. You ain't gonna tip me with no sex.
Because you want it done.
I need progress.
Oh, we said progress
Oh,
is promise.
nigga, you about to
He
get
said
cut off.
Progress is promise.
Ooh,
That's what I
wait.
need.
I need action.
Uh-oh.
Action. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
that nigga in trouble now. Let me shut up.
Hey,
man.
I'm in trouble. Fuck it, though. We talking that shit,
fuck,
right?
Talk that shit, nigga.
We talking that shit, right? That's that shit, right?
that shit,
Talking that shit,
Nigga,
right?
you listen, you the motherfucking boss.
That's something. You got me in trouble last time. I'm in trouble again.
That nigga the head of household. Fuck it. Talk that shit, nigga. You the head of household. I respect you, nigga. When I come to your house, I call you Mister. Shit.
Call me what the fuck you want. As long as you put Mr. in front.
Yeah.
Find that shit.
You the boss.
Hey,
Mr. Asshole.
hey.
all I'm saying, D, is that you may want to understand that although that might be your expectation, it might not be the expectation of your wife. And so it may go further when you give just as much praise for when you walk in and it is how you want it as the punishment when you walk in and it's not as you.
That's true. So I probably should communicate to my wife what I expect. So
That's not what I said. What I said was
backpedaling.
praise
Nigga,
for what has been done. I didn't say communication. I said praise for what has been done.
Hey, do you
We got-
put your wife?
I'm gonna communicate my
He took
expectations.
us
That's
back
two
10
different
years.
things. No, you take it back to that slavery shit. You on
No.
that on that
That nigga's
professor
took about
ass
20
shit.
years already.
Oh man.
Damn. He was good for a minute.
So you.
Hey, I mean, we built momentum. That nigga went back 10 steps.
So basically, no, you should not communicate what you expect to be done.
Because
is what
here's
you're
the thing,
saying.
he's probably
you
already
ain't got no
communicated
control.
what he thought should be
Then
done.
what the fuck side you
And
on, man?
therefore,
I'm in the
we're at the
middle.
point where he should give
You
praise
must
for,
be
hey,
horny.
thank you for doing what I asked you for.
Miss Lynn, I'm with you, baby.
I appreciate you, Dill.
I tried to be.
I'm glad you're here.
Oh, horny ass nigga.
No, not horny.
So this nigga done backpedal. We could build momentum.
He did
I
not
didn't backpedal.
He
I
backpedal.
said that I expect for you to execute.
Nigga, she told
But
you.
he's not going to thank you for
Professor,
your execution.
Professor,
He
Professor.
just said he's not going to thank you for your execution.
say that.
Yes, you did. Yes.
You did.
You
You
supposed
did.
to do
Thank
that.
you,
though.
Dale. Come
What about
on.
nonverbal
Come on.
communication?
But
Come on.
you are. If,
Did he
if,
use nonverbal communication?
If your job is to do X, Y, Z,
Sign language?
Hey, mute him.
so do I gotta thank you for doing your job? I'm
That's a good
self-employed.
point. That's a good point.
I don't thank my employees every day.
You should.
No,
that would
you
be-
think I'm
that
on payday.
goes
So, no,
far.
hey,
You think I'm on payday?
That goes so
go,
far.
go ahead, D. Finish. 'Cause I got.
Hear me
finish
out.
that.
Even just thanking you
Throughout
for.
the week, I said
hey,
thank you.
Thanks for a great. Okay,
But-
so you say thank you to your employees, but not to your wife.
Let me talk to you,
Oh.
okay?
Okay, we'll get it out. Let's go.
Then fall back for a second.
Don't get
all right?
punked.
Land that plane, stab back and stand by.
Boom.
Oh, so you're a Trump supporter too? Whoa, you talking that language? Whoa! Now you just talked to the right. Now you to the left again.
How did we get there?
That's crazy as fuck,
Hey,
man.
that's that marketing.
Hey,
How did we
That
get
marketing.
here?
Let's
who
go.
invited her? Professor,
Ill
of
Will.
course.
No, Ill Will invited me.
Oh,
We ain't
Man,
heard
that
the professor's answer though, or ill wills.
yeah, I'm done talking.
Oh wow.
I'm saying anybody can. I mean, anybody can.
Why are you talking?
You leave me the hell alone. I'm
Um,
Lynn's
so
friend.
Hey, she got a pistol. In her
my
her
answer,
purse, though, because
if we were to say
I got it.
And
one
hot
thing
sauce.
that
Hey, and her
was
sauce.
to
Jumbo.
piss me,
I'm
Oh.
talking about have the inner ear, your ear itching, and you can't get to it.
You better get it.
Don't get
I'd
it.
probably have to say when I ask, what would you like to do or what would you want to do? I don't know. I don't care. You just do it. To put everything, I guess, on me and not to have any I'm gonna use this word, but independent thinking to be able to, kind of problem solve some things, or to automatically put some things into action to show me that, hey, you don't have to do everything, instead of just telling me I don't care or I don't know. What do you want to do? That grinds my gears.
man.
I can see that. I can see that.
I don't want to be the one always having to think.
I don't. I like to do what I want to do.
I got to piggyback off of ill will. Having to think all the time can tire you out.
It can wear you the hell out.
It can wear you out. I agree with that.
And Lynn talked about having a helpmate. You have to have that tenacity and that ability to get shit done in the absence of your partner. And it doesn't take a lot. It just takes understanding how your partner thinks and then acting upon that. I'm like, yo, Will, don't put me in a position where I have to always think for us, because there may be a time I might get sick. I might be a motherfucking mute.
Professor, do you feel because you think all day long for so many other people, when you come home, you just want to not think?
Nigga, I think you got a camera recorded in my house. Because I'm gonna tell you why. I agree, because I have to
think so much,
I have to
man.
think for the team, think for this, think for
Yes.
that. All sometimes I want is a little relief.
And then you got to think for the shit they don't think about.
Yeah, and sometimes all it requires is a person caring sometimes just as much as you care. Because when people care about things, they investigate it.
They do.
They investigate it.
And they think.
They think, oh, fuck it, that nigga did this? Oh, shit.
Or they say, you know
Yeah.
what? This motherfucker, my husband, whoever did this shit,
Yeah.
Let me think
Because
to do
if
this
I
shit.
so hold
The
on,
same.
hold on.
And
Now,
my husband might
goddamn,
do the
D,
same.
that was a great segue. Because when I got to think all the fucking time,
It takes time away from home.
fuck the work-life balance. Now I want to be away from
I'm
you.
going to sleep.
Because that means when I come home, it's another fucking task.
I'm going to sleep.
There's no relief.
But
I'm going to sleep.
what if you know
I'm
that?
going to sleep.
You got
The
talking
way-
to the mic.
Hey, talk to the mic.
There's no
Okay.
relief.
So you're saying that you don't want to have to, you want your spouse to think
For the
on their
house.
very own for the house.
Yes.
No. What
But-
I want is, I'll explain it to you.
Okay, explain it to me,
It's
Professor.
called application versus supplication.
Okay.
When a man is out in the field, he's applying all of his resources and everything he knows in order to provide. When he comes home, he is fucking depleted. He needs to be supplemented.
Well, let me
And
tell
if
you
he
about
has
my
to-
husband.
If he has to work and go out into the field and think, give, when he gets home, he's empty.
But let
As
me-
a helpmate,
Okay.
your job is to supply him everything he's
Okay,
depleted of.
well,
That's the
Professor,
professor.
Drop the mic, nigga.
let me explain something to you. I'll tell you about my husband.
Yeah.
First of all, so I could think I'm an educated woman, but when my husband doesn't give me all the details to make a decision,
Figure it
I
out.
cannot. No, I'm not gonna figure it out because if I figure it out and it's not the way that he wants me to, I don't want to hear his fucking mouth.
Ooh. Ooh.
I don't want to hear that I made a wrong decision. What I want is women want
I got
details.
somebody like that.
Women want details. I don't want half of the story. I don't want half of the information. I want
But
it all.
sometimes y'all gotta figure that shit out, man. We never keep thinking.
Listen,
hold on.
I'm a
Don't
very
do it. D,
smart
don't
Y'all
do it.
gotta figure that
I'm
shit
a
out.
very-
Don't do it.
I'm a
Yo,
very
we give y'all
That's the
fucking
motherfucking
number.
head of
Listen,
household.
Figure that
I'm
shit
a-
out, man.
I'm a
Motherfucking
very,
head of
I'm a very
But-
smart
but hold on,
person.
Tom,
I was
I got a
single
question.
for many years, and I
that's
was running my
good.
household for
And
many
I'm
years.
glad you
I
did
know
that shit.
exactly what I can do.
But
I
I'm
know
glad
exactly
you did.
what I'm made
So
of.
don't
But-
get complacent in your situation.
But I'm not getting
Say it again,
complacent
say it again,
because he's
Dave.
getting
Dave,
complacent
Dave,
when he doesn't
don't
get
get-
all
Dave,
the
say it
Hold on, Dale got a question. Hold on.
That's a pretty word.
Hold on, Dale
I
got a question. Dale got a question.
So I have a question.
Dale got a question.
So Mr. Professor, sir.
Go there. Be careful what you ask because I'm gonna give it.
No, that's fine. No, I want to know.
Love
I
you,
just wanna
Professor.
know.
Love you too.
Professor,
Yeah.
sir.
So my question I'm having is,
Sir.
I love Dale.
we're the head of the household, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm a coach, right?
Me too.
So the head
a
coach,
life coach.
So the head coach, right?
I'm the head coach.
Listen. All right,
And the coordinator.
All right, listen, motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Listen, we got the head coach,
Love
right?
you.
So you got the head coach. Then you got offensive coordinators, you got defensive coordinators, you got assistants, blah blah blah, right? You got people that help the head coach, right? At the end of the day, the head coach has to make the final decision. Right, the head coach has to think about offense. Got to think about defense. Got to think about special teams. He got to think about everything. And he has to think about every part of the game. Right now, you got other people to help you. But at the end of the day, because he's the head, the decision comes out of him or comes to him to make. Right. So as the head of the household is what we're claiming, right? Because we're the men. And we're the husbands. We're the head of the household. Yes, we have to work at home or think at home. Yes, we got to think at work. Yes, we got to think on the way home. Yes, we got to think about a whole bunch of shit. But guess what? That's our fucking job.
Man.
We have to think. We are. You always talk about men and being wired and the Bible and everything else. It's our job to be the head. Women are not built to make these type of decisions.
Amen.
They're not. They're built to help us make the decision.
I like
That's
that.
Why they're
Hold
called,
on,
that's
hold
why,
on.
that's why they're called
Hold on, I like
helpmates.
that.
I like that.
Hold on.
I like
Hold on.
that.
That could preach.
Hold on. No.
That could preach.
Let me talk to this preacher here.
Let him talk.
Let me talk to the preacher.
He talking that shit.
That was beautiful. And you was talking that
was
shit.
awesome, brother.
But Pastor. Pastor,
Hey,
let me talk to you real quick.
Ill will.
Ill will.
Applause.
Pastor, you're right. I agree with you.
Yes, sir.
Man is the head of the household, and woman is to be a helpmate. But he gives us common sense and he gives us instinct. Mm-hmm. And there's sometimes you don't have all the fucking information that you need to make a decision. Correct. So you have to use discernment.
So you're saying your wife doesn't have common sense?
I'm not done talking.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm not done
The
talking.
professor.
I'm not done
Yeah,
talking.
Okay,
He's saying his
not-
wife don't
I
have
ain't get-
common sense, y'all.
Go ahead.
Don't
Go ahead.
sound like it.
Go ahead. Finish, Professor. Finish your point.
Cut the mic off. That's the only way I
And here's the other thing. There are some times in life because we're in households where the man works and the woman works,
Correct.
where the woman may have discernment and decision making in her job.
Correct.
And then she has to come home and make a decision to either lead home or wait for her husband to lead home. So I just think there are times where that line gets blurred a little bit.
Can you cut the
in-
mic? I'll talk if you cut the mic.
in 2020. I'm just saying.
So to go back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, that there are times when you don't have all the information.
Right.
That's where being a critical and a cognitive thinker comes into place. I don't expect my spouse to be perfect, but I expect her to understand me well enough to know that if she doesn't have all the information, that she has to do what's best for the business. That's all I need her to know. Second,
Or the household.
or the household.
I don't agree with that.
Second, there are times as a black man, you know this, that in our fields of business, we don't get all the fucking information. We get the leftovers. We have to piece that shit together and make something out of nothing. Okay?
You're absolutely right.
So my expectation of my spouse as a helpmate is to understand, A, she can't successfully function
said
as a helpmate unless she totally understands her husband.
But
Do you understand your wife?
I would tell you this though.
I'm not-
I would tell you this though.
I can't even get my-
I'll tell you this though.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna stop
the
you.
usual, you know,
You would never. A woman would never, ever
man.
understand a man like fully. Now she can understand and get to the point where she can reason, but they would never understand. Just like we would never understand how a woman's built. Like we're wired differently. There's no way in the world, no matter how smart you are, no matter how many Bible scriptures you know, no how many books you read, how many
Hey, Dale.
Steve Harvey movies he makes, we do not know what a man thinks.
Hey, Dale, my grandmothers, I have two grandmothers.
Uh-huh.
One is 86, the other one is 84. And I've always asked them, what is the key to success, right? Mm-hmm. And it really isn't communication. It's being observant and paying attention.
Right.
Something that they both knew about their husbands is they knew them well, right?
Correct.
They knew them well.
Observant.
They observant. They
Okay.
understood that.
Hold on.
No,
You
okay,
said
hold on.
well, though.
Listen
Well.
to me. Listen to me. They knew them very, very well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we don't know, because there's things about us that we really, really tuck in and that we keep deep inside.
Oh, I agree.
But everyday life, working, loving, coming home, so on and so forth, they knew their husbands well. So what I mean by that is, you know me well enough, you should know me well enough to know that if you have something that you need to solve and you don't have all the pieces, knowing me well means knowing how I think. How do I handle business? Would I handle this situation, right? So again, I've told you that there's times in our industries, even you, okay, in a predominantly white,
Who is you?
in a predominantly white industry,
Will.
whether it be law
He's touching
enforcement,
Ill Will's shoulder.
yeah, that we are not giving all the pieces of the puzzle. So discernment, instinct, and common sense, critical and cognitive thinking, we have to piece it all together and make it work, right? So if you don't pay attention and observe that man that you love, because there's things that women observe about us that are more interesting to them than the things that they should observe.
Correct.
Right? They'll say, okay, that motherfucker take a shower when he got home from work. Oh, shit. Okay, he takes a shower when he gets from work. Okay. Oh, today he didn't take a shower. Little dumb shit.
Why is it dumb?
I'm not dumb talking.
I'm just asking.
I'm
a
not
question.
done talking.
I'm just asking.
You know
a
why?
question.
Because it don't make no fucking money. That's why it's
So
dumb.
what? If you
So the point
if
is, moving forward.
if you might be
moving
cheating,
forward.
that makes a difference.
Moving forward. The point is that, and we can come back to that.
That don't mean nothing.
Hold on. Let's come
I
back to
said
that.
it
Hold on.
might.
Hold
I
on.
didn't say it
You
did.
didn't work all day
You
sweating
niggas got
balls.
short. You niggas got short attention spans. The point is,
They definitely did.
when a woman loves you, look at me. When a woman loves you,
Eyes on you.
she pays attention.
Who should look at you?
Well, he's telling Dad. So
Whose eyes are you
power
trying
through,
to- okay.
power through, power
Go ahead,
through,
brother.
power
Go ahead,
through,
brother. I'm with
power
you on
through.
this one.
She pays attention to every fucking thing about you. You know why? Because her mission becomes your fucking mission, and she don't want to fail. And she says, "When my husband ain't here, I got to make sure shit run as if he was."
You're right, man.
Period.
So we're gonna
Nigga.
move on.
And you're absolutely
I agree to
correct.
disagree on that.
You're absolutely
Hold
correct.
on.
Yeah, but
Let
we're-
Denise talk about
that-
why she
Go ahead.
disagree.
I give you a shot.
I agree. I
Too many
can only
warnings.
go by my personal experience with my spouse, and I think that what he doesn't realize is I don't think like him, and I'm never going to think like him. You know, I'm a woman, and I think a certain way, and because you want me to think a certain way doesn't mean it's right. For me personally, a lot of times when I don't make the decisions, maybe he may think that I should make. It's because I feel like he's not going to like the decision that I make.
Just make it.
And well, you know, I've made some decisions
I've
in the
been there.
past. It's a dangerous. That's very
dangerous.
dangerous because you don't make the decision. that he feels it's, well, if it was me, I would have done it this way. Well, shit, motherfucker,
And
they
if it
can do
doesn't,
it that
if
way.
it doesn't land well,
That's my thought.
Well, you should
But
have did.
is the outcome the same?
It may not be the same.
Well, you
because
fucked up.
because
Hey,
I've
D.
heard on occasions, well, this is what
These
you
are
should have
people
done.
on the fucking payroll.
This is what you should have done.
These are people on the
This is
payroll.
what you should have done. Well, you know what? I'll tell you this.
2-minute warning.
I'll tell you this. Let me just add this.
This will be
My
final thought
employer
on
gives
that, then
me
we
all
switching
the
up.
information that I fucking need to do my job efficiently. So if my employer doesn't give me that the information
You're not working
that
for
I
Master.
need,
You're working for yourself
if
now.
And moving forward.
How do you know who I
We're
work for?
changing-
How do you know who I work
changing.
for? Because I tell you what, let me just say this.
We gotta move
You're not
on.
working for Master. You're off the
We're
plantation.
moving on. We're moving
You don't have to
on.
pick cotton no more.
We gotta move on. We
my
got to move
employer-
on.
You don't have to
We
pick cotton
got
no
to
more.
move on.
Nope, we're not
We
moving
got to
on.
move on.
I'm gonna
We
do a
got
Donald
to-
Trump. If my
we
employer
got
does
to
not
move
give me the
on.
information I need,
See,
then
this
he
is
failed.
getting out of hand on Freestyle Friday.
Man,
Got to move on.
man, I've been
You
away
free.
for a while.
Read the paperwork. You
So,
free. You
what's
ain't gotta pick
next?
cotton.
Hey.
He doesn't know my employer.
hey,
He doesn't know who I am.
I'm your
Hey.
employer.
Who I work for.
Hey,
I'm your employer.
Add a question, y'all.
What's your question, brother?
Hey,
You on the
how
payroll?
y'all feel about the type of car y'all drive?
I don't give a fuck about that. You free now. You on the payroll. You free.
If I didn't get the information,
I'm just
then
saying,
my employer failed.
It's different when you're working for Master, working for
Back to
yourself.
slavery.
Oh, you done cut my fucking
My
mic.
employer slavery.
We're moving on. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
moving on.
Freestyle Friday, y'all. We moving on.
Ew, well, I have a question.
You don't work for
I got
Master.
an answer.
I
just
I got
talking
an
about-
answer.
we
I
just
got an
talking
answer.
about-
I would
Oh,
like to know who takes precedence in your life, your spouse or your children?
My
My
God.
wife.
Ooh.
God,
Then that was
Spouse and children?
your
my
God,
God.
number one.
When it
And
comes
then
to
number
those two
two,
options, when it comes
your
to those
spouse
two
and
options,
it's God and my
at
wife.
the end of the day, your spouse is going to be there
Yes,
after your
biblical.
kids
That's
are
it.
old and
Well,
grown and
fuck
gone.
off. FCK.
If you
But
don't
yeah,
have a
biblical.
relationship with your
You
spouse, that
fucked
relationship
up.
when your kids are gone that relationship's gonna be gone as well.
FTK. FTK.
Yeah, I mean,
Dale?
biblically speaking, yeah,
What's
that's
the-
the way it's supposed to
what's
go.
me?
Hey, Dale.
Hey, how you doing? Hey.
Oh, there you
Good
go.
My turn to
to
answer?
see you.
Yeah, your turn.
Soft-
Go ahead.
with your soft ass.
So,
Good to see you, Dale.
man,
Thank
almost
you.
took it outside this podcast real quick. Shit,
go
I'm
ahead.
about to fuck you
Fuck
up.
it, I'll be the referee.
All right, so when you pick those two things,
my nigga.
I'm going with spouse, and the reason why I'm going with spouse is because me and my spouse are in line.
Yes, sir.
So what that means is
Elaborate. A little deeper.
We're in line when it comes to our children. So which means we are on the same page when it comes to their children. So when you're talking about precedence between one or the other, me and my wife both know when it comes to the kids, this got to get done, that got to get done. We take care of the kids, and then we take care of ourselves.
Why is that important?
Why is what
You
important?
said why you guys are aligned. Why is that important?
Because that's the only way functionality works.
Yes, sir.
Come on now.
Functionality.
Come on, man.
Shit, this nigga.
Come on, I be
I like
listening.
that.
Hey, professional, I be listening to you, baby.
Functionality,
I be
baby.
listening to you,
Functionality.
baby.
Damn, I done got the chills over this motherfucker. I need a hug lightweight. Damn, that's good.
Don't let him bring back displacement.
Oh,
I
please
appreciate
don't.
y'all
I got a
for
question.
answering
If the big,
that. No.
Functionality.
No.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I agree with you. Your spouse comes first. You know, one thing I would never let my children do is disrespect my wife.
No.
I've never let a nigga disrespect my wife.
Man, for sure.
Because she's number one. And I don't give a fuck if it's my mother, my father, rest
Yep.
in peace. I would defend her honor at any
Yes,
cost.
I do.
Family
That's
or
just
not.
me.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm with
That's just me. Everybody's different. You know, I don't expect that to
I'm
be.
with you, brother.
But I think you got to put her first. And that's just my philosophy.
Your turn.
I'm with you, man. I believe.
Your turn.
I believe.
Hold on. Hey,
I'd have to
hey,
get one of those again.
It's your turn.
Denise,
Hey,
Denise, your turn.
take your fucking time. Take your fucking time. Don't do it. Take your fucking time. Yeah, take your time.
All right, here we go. My fault, Miss Lynn. I apologize.
There you go.
No.
Stop calling me
There you
Miss
go.
Lynn. I'm not your mama.
Okay,
I love you, but I'm not your mama.
you right, lady. All right, go ahead. I'm with you. I'm just. I want to hear your answer.
Oh,
Because men
Hold on,
and women
are different.
'cause to this question
Yeah.
is different, and not
Yeah.
saying neither one
Yeah,
is
of
right or
course.
wrong. It's just different.
Just know how you were raised.
Here's
your
where
belief system.
here's why I'll give you my answer that has changed. If you would have asked me several years ago, I would have said my children are my ace. But my husband is my ace now because the reality is them kids gonna go.
Right.
And I have to make sure I take care of my husband all the way through. And so I need to show my daughter how to love and how to be loved. And I'm not gonna let you tell me I talk too long.
Oh no,
That was only 3 seconds.
So my
we're
husband
good.
is my ace
going.
100% of the time. 100%.
That's what's up.
Denise?
Denise who?
Some
Okay,
respect
so
on that, Miss Denise.
I know.
Yes.
She don't like that though.
We'll say that.
So again, I kind of piggyback off of Lynn. I think that for me, in the very beginning of my marriage, it was the children. Again, this was all new to me. I was a single mom for 5 years,
Gotcha.
and then so learning how to be a blended family was very, very hard. I can honestly say I don't believe we mastered it at all. But I think that over the years, I've gotten better at putting my husband first.
Good for you.
Because I know that at the end of the day, our children will be gone from our home, and it'll just be he and I. And so it would be terrible for us to have an empty nest and not know each other.
That's true.
So I think that
You are educated.
I do my best.
He and I, because I was going to say him and me. That's what I was going to say.
I was gonna say us was having kids.
She got that internal Grammarly going
Exactly.
on.
That's the
Well, us
suburb
was
in
had
me.
babies.
That sounds better.
That's,
than
Because
what I
when we
that's,
was us was.
that's the Clintonville in me. But
Yeah.
so,
I ain't got no suburb.
You don't got shit. Old ass motherfucker. They have horse and buggies.
Let me
when you
cause a little trouble here.
No.
Oh boy. All
So-
right.
so
with
as
that,
far as me and
it
my
will
spouse-
close it out. You ain't gonna close out? Come on, it will.
Yeah, we still got about 15 minutes.
Damn.
So
Come on, D.
I can roll with
Slow
what
down.
Lynn said.
Slow
So
down.
I was, I'm gonna slow down so I don't stutter.
Slow it down.
What Lynn said was them kids gonna go, yo.
FTK.
FTK all day, baby. Hey, that's like the new game.
Is it?
FTK all day.
FTK.
What's up, nigga? West side.
I don't know. I love my kids. I can't say
I mean,
do that.
it's you just the principal. It ain't the.
You
Nah,
was in the slow
I
lane.
love
No, no,
can't
no,
FTK.
no.
Hey, D, can I ask you a question?
They need me.
Can I ask you a question, like on some real shit, man? And it's kind of off topic.
I was going there.
I know, but listen. So when you was younger, right,
Yeah.
growing up in school, did they give you extra time on your test? Because you kind of slow. Like, did you take your test outside? Like,
I tried,
Nah.
but I was too smart for
Did they
that.
give you stickers?
We're not gonna do D like that.
They
We're
give you
not gonna do him like that.
Hey,
my fault, big dog. All right, go back
He
to
got, he
this
got a
set.
snack.
Hey, I ain't been
He
here
had
in a
that
while,
class.
man. I ain't talking
He had
about
that class when you
shit.
get a snack.
No, we're
You
not.
get a
We're
pretzel
not gonna
stick
do
for
D
every
like
right answer.
But,
Good job, D.
hold on,
Good
but hold on.
Hey,
But let me
hey,
cause a
hey.
little trouble. Can I cause a little trouble?
Hey,
Let's cause a little trouble.
No,
hey,
Dale already
'cause we all
did.
keeping it too nice.
No.
what I will
Professor
tell
Dale
y'all
already did.
is
No.
that I didn't tell y'all.
Okay, so thank you, Dale. But let me say this: my biggest fear was that my spouse and I will become total strangers once our kids were older, because I felt like the relationship was based on them and not us.
Not my
And
shit.
and
FTK.
that was something that I was already embracing, and I've already accepted, because I said that. Again, she put the children first, which I understand, her being a single mother. I was understanding of that. But I said, once we get to a certain point, we're going to be strangers. And it's going to be very difficult to maintain this
So you
relationship.
changed that?
I think we've changed that.
Good.
We've changed that. But
That's the goal.
but let's don't sugarcoat it. Let's put it out there now. So, we want to make sure that we be authentic at the same time. We don't be a Pollyanna and put sugar on everything. But I thought that. I said, well, shit, I'll accept this as it is. And then, find way, because we had the point where we had to look for ways to enjoy our lives outside of each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
No problem.
But when you put the kids first, and again, there's single women on her side that are very strong. You know what I'm saying? So she saw that probably more so than she saw the man in a relationship.
Do you feel it's her responsibility as a mother to take care of your kids first?
Well, most mothers have that maternal thing where they love they come out of their womb.
that's my
I mean, that's a bond that you and I could never understand.
Ever.
Ever. But according to the Bible, again, train a child in which he shall go because they go. I have to say, I agree with what Lynn said about her daughter, about saying, hey, listen, I have to teach her how to be a good wife.
You on my side, Professor?
I am, because I want my daughter to know that you put your husband first.
Yes.
Because ain't no man gonna love you.
Don't let kids interfere. And
Yeah.
you
Ain't no
should
ain't no man gonna love you. First of all, ain't no man gonna ever love her as much as I love her.
Nah,
my daughter.
ever
in life.
And I told her that shit.
Ever in life.
My daughter
saw
knows
it.
that.
Ever
She
in
said,
life.
Oh,
my daddy gives
she
me
is-
filet mignon. Can you give me filet mignon?
She's my baby. Always. No matter how tall, how big, she'll always be my baby no matter what. No man would ever love her as much as I do. But at the same time, I want her to be a good wife. And I always talk to my daughter about, hey, listen, there's things you got to do. You got to cook, you got to clean. Because I give her a lot of tasks. She knows my snack time. She brings me snack when I'm in bed because she gonna have to do that for her husband. So I'm prepared. Right. She says, Daddy, I had your snack ready, this, that, and the other.
I love that.
But that's my baby. I love her.
I didn't
Time out.
incorporate
I love her.
it.
I love her in my heart.
Hold on.
She has my heart. Kennedy has my heart.
Come on, Dale, let's go.
Out.
Come on, Leo, let's go.
Brother.
Come on.
Yeah.
Brother.
She,
Come
gonna
on.
she knows my snack
Hold
time.
on. Hold on. I want to make
Come
sure. Hold on.
Yeah,
Okay.
he said check
They're
their
working.
phones.
Did you just say
Yeah, he did.
your daughter brings you snacks in bed?
Was you a toddler, motherfucker?
Yeah. Me and my wife be in bed.
Oh, Tyler ass
and
nigga.
What
she-
the fuck is that teaching her?
the brains.
He's a toddler.
Like, what does that teach her, dude? That's not teaching her how to be a good wife.
He's a toddler.
That's teaching her to be a fucking servant.
Oh, this nigga want to get smart. all of a
he
sudden.
went
Wait,
Let's go head to head.
That's not the same
Bring the motherfucking fight bell.
Servant
Bring
is
the
not
fucking
a
fight
helpmate.
bell.
Fight Bell. He said he need to
The,
fight.
He went
the,
deep.
the servant is not the same as
Leave it alone.
helpmate.
Don't
Explain this
protect
to
him.
me.
It's
Lynn,
not
don't
the
protect. Don't
same.
get involved.
It's not the same.
Listen.
I'm in. Let's
Listen.
go.
Listen.
Let's go.
Every person in this world of significance does one thing, and that's serve.
Correct.
Period. Okay? Now, I don't know about you, but I know every man that has adored the wife that he has, or any person who has, quote unquote, served, has been of great value, whether it been a church, a relationship, a job, so on and so forth. Your only intent in this world is to serve. That's all that you're here for.
That's correct.
That's all that you're here for.
But serve what though? Snacks? Some fucking goldfish?
Nigga,
Is that what we serving?
Nigga, you had goldfish when we went out to a...
Snack stack body.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. What this nigga...
I had
This nigga had a fucking
a Lunchable. A Lunchable sandwich when we went out to eat. You
Had a grown
are
man
absolutely
eat a
correct.
Lunchable.
It was a turkey club
Fucking
sandwich.
Lunchable.
It was a turkey
We
club
had grown
sandwich.
man for here Lunchable.
But listen, okay,
Really?
so please explain to me, like, and maybe I jumped to conclusions too quickly. Please explain to me, what does having your daughter bring you snacks in your bed teach her to be how to be a good wife?
I love when Della is here.
So it's not the snack per se. It's the act of serving. As minuscule as it is, it's the fact that she has a good attitude and the willingness to say, Daddy, is there something that you need? Because when I leave her life and I hand her off to the next man, I want her to have that mindset, honey, is there anything that I can get you? So it's not the snack per se. It's always the principle. It's the conceptual idea of serving. And I want her to understand that. So when she gets this man,
So is
that
your
takes
wife, before you teaching your daughter this, is your wife in alliance with this? Because you can't teach your daughter something that the wife is not in alliance with. You feel me?
And furthermore, my
my job.
daddy
Hold on.
served
First of all,
me.
my job is to teach my children whether or not I got my wife's permission or not. I'm the head of the household, not she. So
Is she
there's
following?
things-
But
Is
your
she
wife
following?
can teach her to be a wife,
Well, I
prepare
think-
to be
so,
a wife.
So right.
You
So
can't.
my wife can teach her the responsibilities of a woman. I can teach her what it is that a man is
But is
receptive
your
to.
wife following what the fuck?
But your
I be
daughter's
doing?
not your wife, so I would.
So hold on.
I know.
So hold on. So
But-
time out. What's your question again? Because I don't think I understand it. What's your question?
So you're teaching your daughter this stuff.
Service, right? Just like I teach my son service.
Have you already? I don't want to say this, but
Say it, nigga. What you gonna get in
have
trouble?
you,
Have
have
you
you
trained
already
your wife?
taught your wife?
Taught or talked?
Trained.
Taught.
Trained my wife?
Taught her.
Taught her what?
Because
What the fuck to do,
hold
man?
on, no, hold on.
So-
This basically what
Hold
he's
on,
saying.
hold on.
No, hold on.
Don't
Let-
shoot
let-
it.
No.
I've been quiet
Let
for a minute.
Ill
but
Will
let-
say
this-
shit,
this-
man.
What
I
he's
think-
trying to
I
tell
think-
you.
I
is
think-
that
I owe you $3. Are you gonna chase me?
How can you teach her something that you've never
You know
even
why?
put towards your
Or,
wife?
you go.
I love that fucking question. Stop.
Thank you.
Pause.
Wait, but can
Pause.
I go? Can
Pause.
I go? Can I go deep?
No.
Hold on.
Dale,
Go
can
ahead.
I go deep?
Not
Can I go deep?
Let me tell you
Can I
why.
go deep?
Oh, let me tell you
What
why.
I'm saying
Let me
is,
tell
you
you
have
why.
to be careful because what happens
Professor. Let him
is
finish
young
this.
girls believe that they have to serve a man, and the reality is that a young girl doesn't necessarily have to serve a man who is not serving the Most High.
That's true.
Okay.
That is not her responsibility.
So
So,
let me
you
tell you
have
this.
to find the good balance between
So
I
listen.
am following a man
So
who is
listen.
following the Most High.
Right. I
And
do
if
love
he is
God.
not
She's
following
talking.
the Most High, I'm not
Nigga, I was talking
following
and she
him.
interrupted me.
Got you.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
But
I'm with you on
We
that.
gonna listen to what she's saying.
I
right
went,
now.
I went deep.
That's not the hierarchy.
Professor, he's not
went
a
deep.
fan.
So let me say this. Let me
Jacques
answer.
Cousteau.
Let me answer Lynn's question.
Cousteau,
My wife
baby.
is an adult, and
Is she?
and I quote unquote.
Right.
You
I
ain't
quote,
buy her?
and I'm saying that is
Caught a
that
low. She ain't.
quote unquote she has to, in her words, it's a time, she has to adapt and acclimate to certain things. That's not going to stop me from teaching my daughter what's necessary.
But,
But
are
see,
you
if
saying
your
are you
wife knows
saying
these
that your wife
things-
is not doing that? I
'Cause
mean, I'm
it's like Miss Denise says.
I'm not
If your
saying that my
wife
wi-
knows these things about you,
Denise?
she can teach your daughter these things, and you don't even have to, because that's basic
So,
woman stuff. In
I'm
a
with
way.
Will. It's
So
not
hold on.
the
So
man's
well, you have a good
job.
point. So you say what you
It's
just
not
said.
the man's
Say
job
exactly
to
what you just
teach
said.
that.
Start
I
talking,
don't
nigga.
think
I mean,
it's
it's
the
just like
man's
basic
job.
woman stuff. If
I
she
don't-
Basic
knows it
woman stuff.
already,
Yeah.
How to be a wife?
I mean,
It's not the man's
You
job
can
to
see
teach
period.
the daughter.
How do you?
Oh,
How
that
do you?
just proved my fucking point. I ain't gotta say shit.
No.
Okay,
How do you
good,
teach? No.
good.
So back to my question that I'm confused.
Damn, that was
So
good.
listen, I get your point. I get your
That
point
was
of talking
deep.
about serving, right? I get your point about serving, but having your daughter bring you snacks in your snack time, that's not serving. Like so what your point was saying, being aware, right? And then being aware to serve. So your daughter say, "Hey, Dad just got home from work. I know Dad work home. Hey, Dad, is there anything I can get you, baby? Yeah, but can you grab me,
You a
something
smart
cold to
guy,
drink,
man.
something like that. Like that's what you teach your daughter. Like I teach my daughter that. Like for example.
So what's your point?
So my point is this: I'm still trying to figure out how is your daughter knowing your snack time, bring you fucking shit in your bed. How's that teaching her to serve? That's not teaching her to be that's teaching her to be a servant. That's not teaching her how to be to serve.
That's
like
not
like
safe.
you want her to be aware.
Yes.
You want her to be aware how to treat a husband, right?
Good
Because
shit, Dale.
you want your daughter to grow up and pick a good guy, right? So what you got to do as far as a dad is show her what a good guy looks like. And a good guy, a great man is not saying I'm laying in the bed with my feet up,
Go get my snack.
snapping his finger, ringing his dinner bell, and having her bringing in
Good
fucking
job,
cookies
Dale.
and milk and shit.
It's-
That's not be good.
First of all, it's not a good job, and the nigga's not a mind reader. So I guess he got motherfucking surveillance in my shit.
Professor.
Nigga, you must be from Russia. But the point is this: I have great dialogue with my children, and I explain to them everything in depth. Because my daughter loves me, she volunteers it. Daddy, I'm gonna get your snack. It's nothing that I make mandatory. But she wants to do it out of the love that I show her. She wants to reciprocate. Just like my son. They want to reciprocate. Daddy, you want me to get your snack? Daddy, you want me to get your... They do that out of love. I don't
My
make
son
them...
before you
doesn't do
move
that.
forward, was
Hold
that-
on. Let me finish.
It,
No.
it goes with that though.
Hold on.
It goes with that.
Let me
though.
explain something.
It goes with that,
Let me
though.
explain
It
something.
will.
Listen,
Exactly what
let me
you
explain
said.
something very clear. That I explained to them in depth what it is like at the
So
responsibility.
what's your point?
Nigga, quit fucking with me, because I'll say some shit and it'll blow this whole fucking podcast up. Tighten up,
It
nigga.
sounds like you're being mad.
So,
It sounds like
I'm
you're
not mad.
being
I'm just saying, tighten up.
Yeah, it sounds
Tighten
like
up.
you're upset, sir.
So let me
I
say
thought
this.
this was
So
live.
let me say this.
Hey, it will.
I ain't
Pause,
gonna look for a
nigga.
title.
It ain't
we'll
that
get
I'll
serious.
blow this
Nigga,
whole
I ain't
fucking
tighten them,
podcast
nigga.
up.
It
So
ain't
pause,
that
nigga.
serious.
Pause.
Hold on,
It ain't that
tighten them,
serious.
nigga.
So let me say what I gotta
But
say.
it sounds like
I'm
you're
dressing.
that's
I'm
getting
addressing
serious
it.
to
I'm
you.
addressing
that nigga,
Dale.
man. I
I'm
ain't
dressing
tighten
Dale.
up.
Really?
I'm dressing
Really,
Dale.
Lynn?
So my point is, I'm
I
addressing
ain't that
Dale.
nigga. I ain't
So my
tighten
point.
up.
All right, go
So
ahead.
my
I'm
point
with
is
you. I'm
this.
with you.
My point is this. I have plenty of dialogue with my kids. They show love to me because I show love to them. And my daughter does that because she loves her father. I show her a love that I don't believe any man can match. Okay? But the point is this, that any person that loves God, and I love God, I'm not perfect. Perfect is not a criteria. But I show them love
Correct.
similar to the love of God. And because of that, they want to show me love, right?
So
my daughter does that.
I would say this.
Let me get this in.
I would say this.
Listen,
So
I'm
to your
that close.
point,
Right.
So I get what you're saying. I'm saying
when she does
the way you presented
Of course.
it, which was
I get it.
She bring me snacks in bed.
I get it.
That
I get
made
it.
it look bad. So if you would have been like,
Well,
hey,
I wasn't
I'm
trying to polish it. It's what it is. But the point is, when she does things like that of service, I explain to her that, hey, listen, that you show me this love, Daddy loves you.
Right.
My daughter does it because she genuinely loves me and she wants to please me.
Are
right?
you sure? Or is it because that's what you expect?
But that's what I was going to ask you. Was this
My
something
daughter-
that you
my daughter-
taught,
no,
or that she just
no.
automatically volunteered from the beginning?
No, because I asked her, go get me this, go get me that. But my job to my family, I serve them. I serve my family. I serve my wife. I serve my kids.
But that's not how you started.
Come on, Lynn.
You
Lynn, come
started
on.
with how
Lynn, don't
you
do
were
it.
served.
Lynn, don't do
I
it.
love
Don't do
you.
it.
I
I'll
love you,
disrupt this
Professor.
mother I will
Let's
disrupt
go.
it.
But
Trust
you
me.
sounded
I'll
like
disrupt
you
it.
were
We aren't disrupting because that's not what the
Okay.
the
So
show's
let me
about.
let me fucking finish then. If you don't want me to
But
disrupt it,
I've heard podcasts before and you've interrupted.
the
Yes.
point is this.
Yes.
The point is
All
this.
the time.
Dale, the point is this.
I'm with you, man.
I demonstrate
Dale's not with you, Eli.
Dale, I demonstrate love and service to my family. I put them first. I put myself very, very, very last, right?
Correct.
So all they're doing is reciprocating. When my daughter brings me a snack, she's reciprocating because she knows there's a letter on my refrigerator that explains and outlines what she's observed of the love I've given her.
Correct.
It's a 2-page letter. I've never taken it down off my refrigerator. So in return, what she does is she understands that, Dad, because you do this, this is the least I can do for you.
So saying that makes sense.
Well, nigga, I ain't got to give you all the information because that's in my
No,
household.
it does. Because what you
Right.
said was, my daughter know my snack time and she bring me snacks in bed. That's exactly what you said. That shit
Everybody
sound bad
has
as
a
fuck.
personal intimacy.
That is
That
what
sounds
it
Yes.
that's,
Okay.
it sounds bad.
Yeah.
But
That's
the
what
way
he
you're
did.
explaining it
Right.
now, the way you're explaining it and you're explaining how your daughter does it,
Right.
and the reason why she does it, that
Right.
makes
It
all the
was
sense.
two different explanations from what you had in the beginning, which is like, I get snacks, to person. Well, these are the things and
Right.
why I get
And
snacks.
that makes all the sense.
Perception is everything.
I don't give a fuck about
as a dad,
So
It sounds like
perception is not
Professor's
real.
hostile today.
and as a
And
dad,
y'all keep fucking with me.
Hey,
I'll
yo,
disrupt
boy.
this motherfucker.
But listen, as a
but
dad, that's what you're
you-
supposed to do, dog. That's what I'm saying.
This is-
you, like
I'm
you're
listening
doing
to
your,
podcasts.
you're doing your job.
What I'm saying is-
I'm giving you credit.
Okay, thank you.
I'm
I'm giving you credit because as a
Can I
dad,
borrow $50?
no, I got that kind of credit. Flip. got that
He
kind of
said
credit.
Visa or
Flip.
MasterCard.
Let's drop it down to 10.
Hey, listen,
Let's drop it down to 10. I know I'm credit good enough to get
I got
10
you. I got a
Thank
10-page application, though. You got to fill out all caps and
you
black ink.
You was entitled to the car.
Yep. I got to hold
This
something,
nigga
Flip.
gonna repo my shit for $10. They say, here come Dale with a tow truck.
Hey.
Take the motherfucking truck.
Until I get my $10 back, player.
Oh, look at this nigga.
Oh.
Greenback.
It's settled.
It's about to be.
Yeah, let's wrap this up, big dog.
This. Shit, I ain't even really got words. This has been quite the episode today.
Black and thought, baby.
Hey,
It's-
can Denise and I close it?
If you got
Denise.
some thoughtful words to say,
Oh my
Denise,
God.
it has been a pleasure
It
to
has
spend
been
some time with you.
Yes, my
Yes.
friend.
Thank you for letting me hang out with the boys. And with that, we are Black in Thought. Thank you all for tuning in. And
Till
we'll
next
see you
time.
next time.
This is your motherfucking show.
You know I'm flawed, but you love me anyway. A lot of times I'm so wrong, but you love me anyway. Love me anyway. That's why you're my buddy.
thank you for listening to this episode, and we want you to come back for more. If you like what you heard, please subscribe wherever you get your podcasts from. We're on all the major networks: Apple, Google, TuneIn, Spotify, and many more. Check out our social media, and please like, follow, and comment on Facebook, Black in Thought, Instagram, Black in Thought Podcast, and Twitter, Black in Thought Podcast. Please subscribe, share, and once again, thank you for listening.
You know I'm but you love me anyway. A lot of times I'm so wrong, but you love me anyway. That's why you're mine.